Hey besties, Darien Lake here. Today we're going to be discussing this V-part wig I got on Amazon. On my right, you see it in its natural state. And then on my left, I'm going to start flat ironing it with this argan oil heat protectant I bought. But first, I just want to talk about how disgusting this wig was when I first got it. If you've ever purchased cheap hair before, you know that there's really no major signs to it. The hair will not last for years and years. And it goes through some processes before it gets to you. So if you are not doing a thorough rinse and wash before installing on your head, then what are you doing? Come on. What you need to do is your research. But I want to show you guys the inside of the wig cap. It's pretty standard. It came with clips in the front. I hope you guys can see that V right there. And then it has some side combs, which I did end up cutting out because those are edge snatchers. And then the retractable things, I definitely needed to use that because at first the wig was like too big on my head personally. I thought I was gonna have to cut off a piece, but I was happy to find those pieces that I can just pull and change, you know. At this point, you guys can see me making like a very real effort to straighten the hair and keep it straight, but I really just wanted you guys to see how the hair was performing. I feel like it is a very true to 16-inch length. I usually trim the ends of mine just because they are not essential and they look scraggly and they give more of like a weave versus like a subtle natural sew-in, which is what I was going for. But yeah, so I wanted you guys to see, and then you see where I just looked at my ends. I decided to bump them because I'm really more of a curly hair girl, and I bump my ends because I'm a child from the 90s, if nothing else. Okay, I need a little body, you know. And I'm also like, while I'm watching this back, I need to flat iron my hair in smaller pieces and use a different heat protectant. The one that I showed you, I'm honestly not the biggest fan of it. I think it's missing like some type of element that would keep my hair straight, because like this wig has been curling back up on me, and I think that that's like weird. Like this was the point of buying a wig, so that I do not have to worry about hair curling back up, because that's what my real hair be doing.
When I get on a new wave, boy, you look at me and I slip out of my lane. They keep calling me a head case, cause I can make...
Okay, now look at how much cuter that looks. I end up going a little bit more crazy towards the end and just full out curling it, because just doing the bottoms was not doing it for me. But it's also the heat protectant, because as you'll see, the hair is just like not staying straight. Like, what do I need to be using?
Why, oh, why does God keep bringing me back to you? I get drunk, pretend that I'm over it, self-destruct, show up like an idiot. Why, oh, why does God keep bringing me back to you? I go back to you, 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 back to you. I go back to you, back to you, back to you every time. I go back to you, back to you, back to you, back to you, back to you.
Maybe you should wish it more. Maybe the world is yours. Maybe when it rains it pours. I don't know how to wish anymore. I don't know how to wish anymore. Or do I? Wish to get out my face. My goal in life. My teeth on my brain. I'll be curling your pain. I can't feel my face. 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 Wish you would find your chill. 'Cause Lord knows this shit get real. If it is Christ, you know.
Okay, so like I see people curling their wigs on wig heads most of the time, But me personally, I like to curl it while it's on my head so that I can get like a real feel of like, am I liking how this is coming out, you know, blah blah blah. So pretty much at this point I realized that I don't like how it's coming out, because I wanted to do like a middle part situation, but I feel like the wig was just too bulky. I mean, clearly, look at my head. I know I have the edge wrap on, but you can see the material and that it was not about to work out. So I do end up moving my part to a side part, which you'll see in just a moment. But I'm not gonna cap, my hair is blending kind of nicely with my weave. Like, I can see where it stops, but I don't know, I'm impressed, man. Okay, here go my dookie braids. You know what? My hair is actually growing very well. But this time I'm installing the wig. I only clip the front clip, and then I'm tucking the rest of my hair back there. You know what I'm saying? You see how the hair is curling up, like the forehead part? Why does it look like that if I just flat ironed you? Grr. But yeah, that's my leave out. And then my not straight part. Child, I am showing my true colors. But yeah, this is really just how you install it. That part on my forehead is really making me mad, but here I'm just gonna part my leave outs and get it to blend in with the weave, with the wav. That's what we should call it. It's not weave, it's a wav. And I use like weave interchangeable with wig, interchangeable with like, sometimes I be calling it my hair, but technically like I own it, so it is mine. I don't know why it was so hard for me to make that part straight. Actually, I do, because the wig is a little bulky, honestly. Like the piece like underneath my part is just like, it's too thick. And I got some thick hair, but it was just not really working out too good. I'm curling the hair probably for like the third time, because I was not being perceptive of the fact that my curls were not holding. They were low-key reverting. It's the heat protectant, honestly, because when I started using my Kenra on it, then it was working just fine, and my curls actually lasted like all day when I went out yesterday. So if I had to give this wig any sort of rating, I feel like I would give it like a 2.7 out of 5. Yeah, I mean, you know, it'll do what it needs to do. My purpose for buying it was really just because I have been wearing my hair either braided or natural, and it rains all the time here. So I'm not going to straighten my real hair for it to be straight for like 25 minutes or maybe like a day, for the one day that it doesn't rain. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me try something, because I'm not really trying to try tape-ins just yet, and I definitely don't want a real sew-in. At this point, you can see I'm finished. You see what I mean when I said that it needed curls? Like, why would I give all this body just straight hair? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see the material? Okay, a little zhuzh. What I really need to do at this point is low-key use a wax stick, which I like always forget about. And yeah, I didn't have my favorite edge control on deck, so please do not come for me. I did my best. Alrighty, so if you made it this far in the video, please give me a little like, leave a comment if you have any questions. I hate when people don't answer wig questions. I will be more than happy to help. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.